Greetings and bem-vindo Carnaval. That's Portuguese for welcome to Carnival. Hello, my name is Ava Sugapong.
Hello, my name is Cami Ozagara. Together with my partner Eva, we want you to consider one of the greatest outdoor shows on earth with millions of participants from all around the world. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Brazilian Carnival. You can't really talk about the Brazilian culture or history without bringing up the Brazilian Carnival.
You might have heard about the world famous Brazilian carnivals. In fact, according to Matt Sandy's article in Time magazine, Rio de Janeiro welcomes about 1 million tourists every year to this celebration.
We have a friend that lived in Brazil, and they have told us that it is one of the most important events of the year, still till this day. Along with that, we have done research on how great and how important it is for this country to have this Brazilian carnival. Carnival is one of the most celebrated festivals in the world, and it is a fascinating aspect of Brazilian culture, worthy of exploration and appreciation. Brazilian carnivals are a vital part of the Portuguese culture. We'd like for you to go on the journey to explore that Brazilian carnival with us. In our presentation, we will discuss the following: the culture, significance, and symbolism of the carnival, the history and origin of the carnival, the traditional foods and flavors at the carnival, and lastly, the music and dance that are performed each year. What is the cultural significance? The festival precedes the beginning of Lent. That is a 40-day fast that the Catholic religion observe. It's celebrated in the last day and hours before Lent, a period, again, of 40 days that were observed by the Catholics. The, the biggest carnival in Brazil is called Rio de Janeiro. Mass balls, elaborate costumes, parades, and various other festivities is what you will find in these carnivals.
So, how and when did Carnival first begin in Brazil? According to Brazil Culture and Travel.com's article, Brazilian Carnival History, Carnival originated in the 18th century and evolved over time to its modern day celebration. In 1723, working class Portuguese immigrants celebrated in large crowds, mocking the clothing and mannerisms of the rich. This festival was called Intrudo. By 1822, Brazil was independent from Portugal, but slavery was still practiced. During Carnival festivities, however, slaves were welcomed in the Carnival celebrations. After slavery was abolished, Carnival continued to be influenced by African culture, traditions, music, and food.
Carnival festivities offer many rich flavors and traditional foods. Famous dishes include, I hope I can say this correctly, pão de queijo, pastels or empanadas, which were filled with meat, cheese, and shrimp.
According to Evandro Carnado, a culinary expert and director of Texas de Brazil in Schaumburg, other famous foods cooked and enjoyed during the Carnival are churrasquinho, which is like a kebab with a mix of meat and vegetables on a stick, empanada de frango, which is similar to the American chicken pot pie, and feijoada, the famous Brazilian black bean stew. The sights and sounds of Carnival always include traditional Brazilian music and dance known as samba. Samba is an eclectic mix of music, song, and dance styles that has its origins in Afro-Brazilian culture and is a huge part of Carnival. According to Shasta Darlington's article, From Samba to Carnival, Brazil's Thriving African Culture, samba has its origins in African drumming music. It has layered syncopated rhythms on various percussion instruments. After slavery in Brazil ended in 1888, former slaves migrated to the cities and established escolas de samba, also known as samba schools. Carnival provided opportunity for these schools to compete, complete with colorful costumes, original samba music, and of course, rhythmic samba dancing. We'll close with a visual presentation of some of the extraordinary sights and sounds of Brazil's Carnival from 2019, taken from a video produced and presented by CNN. Carnival continues to thrive today as millions flock to Brazil to partake of its cultural and symbolic importance, rich history, delicious foods, and eclectic music and dance rhythms. Carnival is not just a huge party for Brazilians and millions of tourists, but a major focus point of Brazil's culture, history, and traditions. Thank you for watching.